Drake he won 12 out of 7 nominations that night alone. And he became the reigning Billboard history champ, where he has a total of 27 Billboard awards. Now, he beat out, Maychella. He beat out Taylor Swift, who had the record.
Cardi B too.
Taylor Swift. Well, no. What I'm saying is Taylor Swift had overall made history. She had 23, but now Drake is the reigning champ. Period. And so, when you see the run that Drake has had, is it clear to say we've never seen a run like this before? As far as like commercial success in hip hop, or almost any artist, as far as 10 years straight.
Hip hop, Jay-Z.
Remember, you pointed out when we was on the Dude and Shit before that Jay had moments, but not like times when he was like number one.
Yeah, he wasn't number one, but he was there.
Not like, I don't know if we've seen like Drake, though. Drake, I'm talking about Billboard is first of all, Billboard ranks just straight numbers.
Mm-hmm.
How long you on the charts, da-da-da-da-da. They go straight numbers. So they're not even going to try to tell you that they're going about who has a better album. So that argument goes out the window. But I'm talking about the fact that when you see the run that Drake had, with number one hits after hits, Drake's been out for a solid 10 years right now. And I don't remember a summer where Drake didn't have like a number one record. I'm just talking about just straight numbers. And like you pointed out before when we were talking that, and you made me really think about this, is that Hov has had moments, but like you said, in 98, he had to share it with DMX. 2000, he had to share it with Nelly. Hov might have had like 1 year, but I'm talking about this consistent year of these commercial hits. I ain't talking about Critical, because we all know that Critical, that's different. Hov is a GOAT. But I'm saying, have we ever seen anything like this that Drake is doing?
Drake, is Drake still number one now?
He just won 12 awards out of 17 is what I'm trying to tell you. Are you paying attention? Get off your phone. Like, are you paying attention? Like, he just won 12 out of 17 in one night.
I know he won 12.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's my point. Have we ever seen a run like this is what I'm asking.
I'm thinking. I'm buying time.
Yeah, I don't
in
know,
hip-hop, probably not.
Yeah. Damn near not in any, not no. I was shocked that when I read the numbers, I was shocked that B didn't have more, as far as like a record herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, how? Like how Beyonce herself doesn't have a record like that is what I was thinking about.
Yeah, because they go at Beyonce a little bit on awards.
I'm starting to believe that. Beyonce has gave us great culture. She's
so powerful in so many ways. They just don't want to give it to her.
It's this resistance to like, we just don't want to give it to her. Yo, so let me a side note, right? And for the record, let me just say, I think Beyonce, we all know Beyonce is incredible looking, and Solange is incredible looking. But I was on this thread with these dudes who are all married, right? And they were all just like going in, just like, yeah, Solange is like way better than, Beyonce, just like as a performer, everything. And I was like, it's
just like the Scotty better than Jordan argument back in the day.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And it sounded like you were echoing everything that your wife probably said while you was on the couch, and you probably just sitting back like, yeah, you're right, honey. She's not all that.
You just sound stupid. Just shut up.
As I'm saying, so you right. I think it's a thing where Beyonce has always been so big. There's been this resistance to just want to be against her just because. But sometimes just because it's popular, it doesn't mean. Sometimes people are really good.
Really, really good.
Even if they are popular, it doesn't mean that just because they're popular that they lose any kind of flavor or someone else is less deserving. I don't see why we can't celebrate both. But I was shocked that Beyonce didn't have more awards. But with Drake having this run that he's had, I don't know if we're ever going to see a run like this.
Chris Brown
before. Chris Brown, they had no 10-year run of being not number one, not number ones, not like Drake. I'm talking about hip hop.
Smacking Rihanna. He would have.
I'm with you on that, but that's an if. But I'm talking about actual facts that actually happened. Now, to Chris Brown credit, Chris Brown did break a record. He had put up there. He had spent a total of 400 weeks
on the Billboard,
which is a big deal. You know what I mean?
It is a very much big deal.
Yeah, which is a big deal. Well, we definitely, to your point though, we definitely haven't seen it in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? As far as with Drake, we definitely haven't seen it in hip hop, and I think Drake might go down, man, as one of the greats who never had a classic album. To be honest with you. And it might get to a point we might look back and it might not matter.
Well, it doesn't matter as much now because it's such a recyclable and quick digestive time now. People really just want singles.
Yeah.
People really just want singles. So it doesn't matter. As long as he puts out gives us those club bangers and keeps us going, I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, because his albums really don't come off as complete albums. They come off as like a host of singles. that you just shoot out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you're right. Like, you don't listen to a Drake album. I'm not gonna lie. There are times when I hear Drake's music, I don't really know which song they were on, which album they were actually on. When I actually sometimes when a Drake album, when I hear a Drake song, Drake is always just there. I'm never like, versus like, for example, when we talk about Hov, or we talk about Kendrick Lamar, or even J. Cole, we know exactly what album that was.
Mm-hmm.
With Drake, it's kind of like with a song, I'm just like, oh, that's Drake. But I'm never thinking like, oh yeah, that was the album that was, you know, this or whatever. I'm never thinking that with Drake, you know. So
you're not sure. You gotta go digging.
Yeah, you got to go dig.
Gotta go do some research.
There's been a few times I was wrong where I thought that there was song was on a particular album and I was completely wrong.